guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jean if you haven't been here before. Today I'm very excited for this video. You guys obviously clicked on it for a reason. We are doing another review video, or I shouldn't say another because I haven't done one in so long. And I mentioned in my last makeup video that I posted like a week ago that I wanted to purchase more makeup in 2020, try new makeup in 2020. That's like such a big goal of mine because that really is where my channel started and what I love to do in the beginning. And I feel like now I still do a lot of makeup looks, but I don't get to try and share new makeup with you guys as often as I used to. And I want to be able to recommend product to you guys and showcase it on my channel and through the camera first before you guys can go purchase it yourself. So today's video is in partnership with Pretty, and Pretty is a brand new line that just launched, and I actually have met the co-founder myself. She is my age, or she might be a year younger, but she's a young woman who started this brand with her mom, and I think it's so cool. I actually met her up at Michigan State where my boyfriend goes to school, and we were talking all about this product, and I was so excited when she was telling me about it. So I can't wait to show you guys the look that I come up with today with one of the palettes, and then I'm also going to try in one of the lipsticks as well. So for their first launch, they have 3 eyeshadow palettes, which I'll show you in a second, and they launched 8 lipsticks to start, which is a pretty big launch for a new company, and I'm so proud of her. And this is just such a beautiful collection and a great kind of like staple to start with. One of the biggest features of this brand is patent pending for a specific flower oil. I actually don't know how to say the real ingredient, but this is an anti-aging special ingredient that is new for this makeup line. So I think it's always so cool when a new brand like introduces a really special ingredient into their product. It's also paraben free and cruelty free, which is of course almost like standard now in the makeup world. We kind of expect that, and I'm super happy that this line is that, especially as a new brand launch. So basically with that special ingredient, you are wearing makeup, but you're pretty much wearing like skincare at the same time because it does have all of that anti-aging ingredients in it. It's really cool because their tagline is protect your pretty, because you're protecting your skin, taking care of your skin, as well as you're being able to play with all these beautiful products. So I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get into the makeup. I'm gonna do a look with you guys. And yeah, you guys, also I do have a discount code that is only available through my channel, and it is MPretty10 to get 10% off the entire website. So I'll have all those details down below as well, but I wanted to mention it to you guys. But I'm going to first show you all the palettes. So these are what the palettes look like, and their packaging is super sleek and pretty. I love this packaging because it's so easy to clean, and it just says Pretty on there. So this is the Glam palette. They have these 5 shade eyeshadow palettes in 3 different colorways. So this is the first one. This one reminds me a lot of New Year's. I actually use very similar shades to New Year's for this, like the berry tone and this sparkly black shade. And it also does come with a little brush and sponge applicator on the other end with it. The next colorway is a Romance palette. This one's a little bit softer, but still those really pretty, like really pretty pinky berry tones. That's super complimentary. Last but not least, my favorite, and the one I'm going to be using today, this is the Shimmer palette. And this calls my name. I love anything warm. That orange shade in the middle is like everything to me, and I just really like how this is set up. So you get 2 shimmer shades in the front, this like gold and bronzy shade, matte orange, matte deeper brown, and a matte black. So this is like the perfect colorway to create a full look, and I love palettes like this. Like the size is good. 5 eyeshadows is perfect where you'd actually use all of them instead of having like 25 different colors and you're only going to be using 3s. So I'm going to start with my eyes first, and then we'll do lips later, and I'll show you all the lipstick swatches, but I want to save that till the end so I don't have like swatches all over me while I'm trying to do my makeup. So today, like I said, I'm going to be using the Shimmer palette to show you. And by the way, I hope my camera settings look better. A lot of people were complaining in my last one that the lighting looked super orange. So today I kind of fixed it up and tried to set it up a little bit better. So let me know down below if you guys can tell. Let's zoom in, and then we will get started on our eyes. So of course, to start, I'm going to dip right into the orange shade. It's like a must. I love shades like this, especially in the crease. I think it really warms stuff up. So I have it on the tip of my brush, and I'm just going to apply this in my crease. It was super pigmented, but super easy to blend. That was literally took me how long? 5 seconds? This is one of those shades that I would totally just wear on its own, like in the summertime. Just a little sweep across the crease, a little mascara, and you're good to go. I just love these warm tones. They're so flattering on so many different skin tones, especially if you guys have lighter or blue eyes. This orange shade is very complimentary against blue-green eyes, so keep that in mind. So I'm pretty much just kind of like fanning this orange shade all through my crease, all throughout my lid and up to my brow bone, just really like smoking it out. You guys know this is like my favorite way to kind of start the base of an eyeshadow look. Then next I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller of a fluffy brush and go in with the darker brown shade right next to the orange. And I'm going to focus this more on the outer corner and like a little bit more specific into the crease, which is why I'm using the smaller, more precise, fluffy brush. This is just kind of adding a little bit of dimension. I actually really like this brown shade because it's not too rich in color where you apply it next to the orange and all of a sudden you feel like it's super hard to blend out. This is a very easy usable palette for so many different people, and you guys can tell like how fast that blended out and just blended seamlessly into the orange. I'm gonna go back in with my original fluffy brush, grab some more orange, and kind of go over all of that. This is just to ensure that everything is really blended and smoked out together. And you guys, this look is like so easy. This is just such a go-to easy everyday look if you guys love makeup, or if you don't wear makeup on a daily basis. This could totally be like a more going out evening weekend look, if you will. Okay, so now going into the shimmer, I want to add this like really pretty goldy shimmery shade on my lid, and I'm actually just going to use my finger. I find shimmer shades just always work the easiest with the finger, and it's just like the fastest and easiest way. So pick that up on my finger and I'm going to tap it on the like first half of my lid. So pretty. Oh my god. Like these tones just work together. I think she did such a good job at choosing what colors actually work well in palettes as an overall look and not just shades that are pretty on their own. And I think that's really hard for brands to do sometimes, is to actually curate a palette that works together and makes sense. So you have your mattes and you have your shimmer and you have your crease color and your deep color, and it makes sense. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to apply the same thing on this eye. And it's applying really well with the finger, just completely transferring off my finger onto my lid. Okay, I'm now picking up some of the black in the palette, and I have this more like flat, fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M456, so imagine like the fluffy brushes I was using in the beginning if you just pinched them. So I'm taking the black. I always work off the back of my hand, tapping off some of the excess because I don't want it to be too harsh, and I'm going to just define my outer corner, like the most outer part of my eye. Just kind of stamping. And stamping and blending and stamping. And then I'm also going to take a tiny bit and kind of run it under my lash line quickly. This is just going to intense the entire look. Okay, going back in with the fluffy brush, we used that brown shade on to blend this black out so it's not too harsh. There is a tiny bit of fallout, but nothing like so unbearable. I feel like everything has a little bit of fallout, especially just because from like that black and brown are just deeper shades. So just sweep that away. And then actually to finish off this look, like this is literally what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pencil brush and dip into the orange, and I want to add this to my lower lash line just so it's not just the black. And this will really like bring everything together. And I'm going to take the orange more on the first half and blend it out. You guys know I love my smoky blown out look, especially once you finish off with mascara. I think just this technique just makes everybody's eyes so round and big and awake. So I'm literally just like smudging this, and you can see I'm just smudging it right into the black that we already kind of brought down from the outer corner. So I'm going to quickly apply some top and bottom mascara, and then I will be right back so we can finish off our lips. Okay, I am back. My mascara is on. Let's move on to lips. I first want to apply the color that is like calling my name to go with this look. Again, I already misplaced my favorite shade, and what was the name of that shade? Okay, the shade I am missing is called BB. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. It's actually probably what I would wear like day to day, which is why I'm missing it, because it was just like my perfect everyday color over my favorite lip liner I would wear all the time. Yeah, that's my favorite. Hopefully I find it and highly recommend. That's probably like the most natural, easy shade in this range. But next to that, for easy and pretty, this one's a little bit more pale. This is the shade Bella. These are just pure cream lipsticks. They retail for $15, which is great, and like the pigment is just beautiful. I really like the shine to them. So I'm going to put this on today, but I do want to line my lips first. So I'm going to go in with my Milani lip liner in the shade All Natural. You guys know I normally use Spice, but that one's probably a little too deep to go with this lipstick, so this is like a step down from 09 Spice. I'm just going to kind of give my lips some shape first before we apply the lipstick. Okay, now I'm going to apply the shade Bella. This is a very like flattering, brightening shade. It feels so good on the lips. I don't want to call them tacky because they're not tacky, but they almost have like a little bit of a stick to it, and I really like that because they're not. I feel like sometimes cream lipstick formulas are so creamy and you apply it and then you feel like it's like sliding all over the place and not going to actually stay in place, which is why normally I use just lip liners, because I feel like so many lipsticks are just almost too creamy. This is like the perfect amount of cream. It still has that shine, but it just like, look how soft and smooth my lips look. And you can really like build it up and it doesn't start getting like too gunky or cakey, and the lips or the lines in my lips literally look so smooth. And do you see how well this lipstick goes with the eye look? Like, this is so beautiful. This is like literally could be any girl's everyday makeup look or weekend makeup look, depending on your preference with makeup. But I mean, it's just so complimentary and flattering. So the shade Bella with the 5-color eyeshadow palette in the shade Shimmer, like amazing. I'll make sure to list that down below, like the actual ones I used. So really quick, I want to swatch all the lipsticks on my arm just so you guys can kind of see like on camera, since I know going online sometimes can be a little bit more difficult to tell the colors. So, well, I already swatched Bella, so we will skip Bella and go on to the next shade. So this is the shade Love. I'm making sure you guys can see. Shade Love, or a really pretty berry tone that would go great with the other palettes. This is the shade Cherry. This is a little bit deeper. Oh, this is more like true red. Oh wow. In the tube it didn't look so red. That is like a true freaking red. That's actually gorgeous. Again, the formula on these is just amazing. And this one is called Obsessed. This looks a lot more brighter in coral, a little bit more sheer. It's probably not my go-to color, but if you have like more blonde hair or like paler skin tones, this shade would look really pretty on you. Next shade is Whisper. This is nice and vampy. I love these kind of colors, especially in the fall. Like, I love a nice berry tone. This one is called Kiss. Another more like, not fuchsia, but like brighter color compared. I guess now looking at it, this one's so much brighter than this one. So this is called Kiss. And then last but not least, this is Queen, and this is like a vampy color. So that is Queen, definitely the most deepest. So the one that I'm missing, BB, is kind of like, it's more pinky brown. Like, think of, you guys know my everyday color. It's very similar to my everyday color. So I would say the shade BB is like mixed with this like darker purpley shade and mixed with like a peachy. So kind of think about that. But yeah, okay, I think that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this look is just so easy and beautiful, and I do highly, highly recommend this brand and these products. They actually do have some other products on their website as well, but she just sent over the 5-shade eyeshadow palettes and the cream lipsticks because I think she knew those were going to be like my favorite. I think it's just really cool to support independent brands and small businesses in like today's time. You're supporting 2 women that started this on their own, and I think that's the coolest part about it. You're not going to buy from a big, huge company, which that's not a problem either. I just think it's really, really cool when you can discover new, small, independent brands. So that's really why I wanted to share this with you guys on my channel. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram, mprettymakeup, and you guys can check out their website. I will have all of that listed down below with more detail. You guys can also use the discount code that I mentioned in the beginning, mpretty10, to get 10% off your entire order. Yeah, that completes this video. I love you guys so much. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified when I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!